Hi, I'm Claire, this is Body Sculpt Pilates. So today's session is a belly busting core workout. So all the Pilates moves are very specifically aimed at targeting your stomach. So we're going to be working our abdominal muscles really hard, as well as all the normal stretching and toning work that's involved with Pilates. It's going to work at an intermediate level with a fair flow of pace. So if you need to take breaks, you can. If it's a bit too much to you first time round, keep revisiting it. You will get better at the moves. Let's come down and have a go. So we're going to start down on the mat today. Just take that time to get yourself focused into your position. So when you come down onto the mat, we always just take that moment's time in Pilates just to focus that we're in the correct place and just to start to centre in on yourself so you become aware of where your body is. We start to contract the core muscles, so we're just gently pulling down the abdominal muscles. We're just lifting up and getting some engagement in the pelvic floor. Reach your fingertips down by your sides and just lengthen out the crown of your head whilst tucking your shoulder blades underneath you. Take a couple of nice deep breaths, focusing in on these areas. Then on your next exhale, we're going to roll up into an ab crunch. So when we roll the upper body up, think about lengthening out of the crown of your head as you roll up. So you're not compressing your chin in and rounding your shoulders. You're keeping your shoulder blades underneath you, flattening your abdominal muscles and just reaching your fingertips down towards your toes. Roll it back down again. And what we're focusing on as we're warming up our abdominals is that you're not tensing your shoulders or your neck. These areas should stay nice and soft. So the next layer we're going to put as a little arm lift. So we're going to scoop into our ab crunch, lift the arms up. As the arms come higher, it challenges the abdominal muscles and we take it back down again. We're going to do one more. We're going to keep building on the intensity within the central core muscles. So as we come down a level, we're going to come into our tabletop position, taking our legs one at a time, up to the tabletop whilst remaining soft in the upper body. Then we're going to do the same sequence. So we're going to roll chin to chest, reaching fingertips long, and roll it back down again. One more. Exhale, scoop in deep. Take it back down. Remember those nice arm lifts? We're going to scoop into the ab crunch. So remember, you can leave this bit out. Take it back down. Roll back down to the mat. Last one. And lift. Take hold of the knees, draw them in. So right now your stomach muscles should be feeling really nice and active, that you've just woken them up. We're going to take this straight into the hundreds, so not too much time to rest. Now we're going to move ourselves straight into our 100 position. Today I'm going to choose to straight legs. You can take your legs to tabletop if you wish. So we're pumping here, nice big pumps drawing down in the belly button. If you're slightly more advanced, you can take your legs a bit lower and it's up to you how high you have your legs, okay? So if this is too much, bring them back up, carry on pumping here. If you're already feeling a bit too tired, you can come back to tabletop. Nice big pumps, flattening the stomach. Panting breath. So we're going to pull this straight into the one leg series, so it's quite a challenging transition. Prepare yourself to bring your knees in towards your chest. Relax the upper body down. Now again, just let those stomach muscles have a little bit of softening because we're going to flow straight into our one leg series. So taking hold of our right leg, lengthening the left leg away and rolling the upper body up. So I told you this was a belly buster today, yeah? I wasn't joking. You're going to feel a huge burn through your abdominal muscles. We're going to take this into the crisscross now. So we're going to take the hands behind the head, rest the head in the hand, lift your armpit to the knee. Don't close your elbows, you shouldn't be able to see your elbows. 2 more. 1, 2. Draw both knees in, take a hold of the knees, compress down the abdominal muscles, lift up and scoop out. So you can take your legs a little lower if you're strong within your core. What you're really watching out for is tension in the neck and pain in the back. 2 more. Draw it back in. How's your stomach feeling? Draw it back in. Lengthen one leg up. Take hold of the leg. Send the other leg away. And we're transitioning into the scissors. Now, this is quite a welcome stretch, actually. Drawing abdominal muscles in. 2 more. 1, 2. Draw the knees and full body stretch. So we're now allowing these muscles to lengthen back out. Big stretch through the middle. Flex your feet, create some length, and roll onto your side. So side work today. We're going to come down onto our sides, instantly getting into our stack position and bracing in the abdominal muscles. So the hand is down in front. We're going to take it into the kicks. So the top leg is going to come straight to hip height. So we're not doing the top leg lifts today. We're going to exhale that leg forward, compressing in the stomach muscles. Inhale the leg back. Exhale forward, pull in your stomach. Inhale back. Don't let your body move from your hips to your shoulder. So we're working quite hard in the glutes and the hip, but the stomach muscles are really working hard. We're going to do 2 more. Last one. Then we're going to keep that leg lengthened away from the mat. Squeeze the other leg up to join it, and we're going to take it into the scissors. So we separate one leg back, one leg pushes forwards. Brace the stomach in as you change, lengthen through the leg, and swap. Now if this is hurting the hip that you're lying on, go back to your kicks that you were just doing. 2 more. Push, and push. Bend the knees to the front. Little release, and we're going to come up and over the other way. So it's a lot of energy into your stomach muscles, these kicks. Take the time to make sure you're in the correct position. You can see your toes. You're stacked upright on your hip. Then take your hand down in front of you. Right, top leg comes to hip height. Now really pull in your abdominal muscles and exhale the leg in front. Inhale, scoop it back. Watch that your shoulder's not moving. Watch that your back's not arching. Big kick right into your stomach muscles. Keep bracing the tummy. Big exhale as you kick forward. Okay, let's do 2 more. Last one. Then we're going to keep that leg energized up away from the mat. Squeeze the bottom leg up to join it, and we're going into the scissors. Big energetic split through the legs, and the stomach muscles are holding the body still. So we're not wobbling. 2 more. 1, 2. Draw the knees in. Nice big bend. Release the knees towards the chest. And we're going to come up onto all fours. Right, so on all fours, excuse my normal little wardrobe faff. On all fours, we're going to take the hands underneath the shoulders. Lengthen out through the crown of the neck. Just lift up your stomach muscles. And feel that you're pressing your chest up away from the mat, so you're lifting away. We're going to come into the swimming today, and the challenge is to keep your torso as still as possible, so we're not wobbling around. You're going to exhale your left leg away as your right arm reaches. Now just take a moment to reach long, find your central balance, and swap. So the first one, we're going to come really slow. Open out. Imagine that somebody's just pulling on your fingers. You reach, 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 and swap. Now we're going to take it into the swimming. Keep lifting up the belly button while swapping diagonals. Concentrating on the body remaining still. So don't lift your leg too high. Inhale, close. Exhale out. Okay, we're going to do 4 more. Exhale away. Inhale, close. Last 2. When you come down from this one, make sure your hands are evenly underneath your shoulders. Compress the stomach muscles up, step 1 leg back. So we're weight bearing on that toe. Now concentrating on the hips not moving, scoop the other leg back. Breathe into the hold. Lengthening out the crown of the head. And take the knees down. 1 at a time. We're going to do that 1 more time. Step back. If you don't want to hold it for so long, then feel free to come down earlier. If not, we're stepping back and into a static hold. Okay, let's come down. 4, 3, 2, 1. Knees come down. Push it back into a child's pose. Just stretch over your fingertips. Nice bit of length. And we're swinging the legs out in front of us. So we're coming into our seated position. Ready for some challenging C-curve work. So remember, we're really focusing our stomach muscles today. So when you come into your C-curve, make sure the hips are level on the mat. Make sure you've got a mat behind you. And if you use padding when you do your roll-ups, pop that behind you now. So into our C-curve, we're going to release the arms out in front. Tuck the tailbone under. Just round the base of the back. Make sure your neck's soft. And sit back up again. Okay, scoop it down. Hold position. Take the arms, circle them round and up, above the shoulders. Draw them back down to the start position and sit back up again. Let's come again. Scoop in nice and deep. Soften the shoulders as you circle the arms around and reach them up above the shoulders. Drop them down. Circle round in front. Be careful of the big mirror next to you. Come back up. We're going to do that one more time. Scoop in. Circle the arms around. Soften the shoulders. Soften the neck. Scoop the arms back to the start position. Back up to seated. Now we're going to fire just your side obliques in a little bit firmer. Down into your C-curve. Open the arm out and follow it with your gaze. So big twist right through your middle. Close it back up. Let's go to the other side. Open up. Oh, nice to see myself in the mirror. Step back up again. Let's do that again. Scoop in. Pull the stomach in. Open out. Big rotation through the waist. Close back up. Swap to the other side. Open out. Come back up. And back up to seated. Last one. Scoop in. After this, we're going to take it into our roll-up series. So we're going to start to articulate the spine up and down on the mat. Same thing as always, work to your own level. We're going to lengthen the legs away, reach the fingertips forwards and take it back down to the mat. Squeeze your thighs and your glutes, roll the body long across the mat, then inhale the arms back up to the ceiling, roll your chin to your chest, peel the upper body up. So we're not throwing the shoulders, we're not launching, and we're going to gradually build up the stretch at the end of the move. So as you come up to the ceiling, roll chin to chest, reach to the toes, stretch a little deeper. One more. So as always, we're going to start to make this roll up a little harder. Reach forward, and then we're eventually going to take it into a neck pull move, which is very challenging. As the arms come up to begin with, to warm up to the neck pull, start to peel, then lift tall. Take that nice bit of length up through your spine. Pop your hands behind your head and just take a little hinge. Just imagine somebody's tugging your hair. Pull your belly button in. Release the arms in front as you roll it back down. We're going to do that one more time. Take the arms up to the ceiling and we sit tall. Length, hands behind the head. Nice long spine, little hinge. And roll it down. Release the arms out in front and take them over. Please feel free to carry on working within that challenge if you want to. If not, we're going to take it into the full neck pull and keep the hands behind the head. So as we roll down, we leave the hands where they are with the elbows open. As we come up, we fold the chin to the chest. We flatten the abdominal muscles and we fold over the thigh. Sit back up. Two more. Little hinge. And roll. Same thing. Lift slowly. Don't launch. Keep the elbows open. And fold. And lift. Last one. And hinge. And supple. On this one, as you fold over your thigh, you're going to release your arms forward. We're going to roll it down into the mat. Lengthening the arms over. Take your left hand and press it down by your side. Bend your right knee. We're going to transition into oblique lifts. So taking an inhale, we're going to compress down the abdominal muscle. Reach the arm to the ceiling, roll the chin to the chest. Lift the left leg and stretch to the outside of the leg. Roll it back down again, controlling the descent and coming back up, compressing in the stomach, reaching and pulling it back down again. Lift up, let's do 2 more. Little reach and lengthen away. Last one. Up, reach and down. Swap sides. Have a little full body stretch to swap. And again, your left arm is over your head, your right leg is lengthened. Reach the arm to the ceiling, roll your chin to your chest and stretch. Take it down, unravel slowly and lift. Compressing stomach muscles and down. We're nearly there, we're in the home straight now, guys. One last little sequence after this one. Last move. Roll it down. Arms come back down by your sides and we come back into our neutral spine position. Right, so we're going to have a little toe tap and double leg lowering series to finish on. I want you to pop your hands behind your head and just support your hands in your head with your elbows open. And we're going to take our legs up to a knee hug position. Just hug the knees in and roll your chin to your chest. So in this position, again, the neck's nice and lengthened. We're just going to take the legs to tabletop, making sure we pull down the stomach muscles. We're going to tap the toes down, then draw them back. Now, if that's pulling in your stomach, pulling in your back or your stomach, don't go quite so far down as the toes. Be careful you're not doing this and just bending your knees, okay? That's not really working your stomach. You need to keep your knees still and work and move through your hips. Let's do 2 more. Pull down belly, lift back. Last one. Allow the knees to sink in. Right, up to you. You can do another layer like that, or we're going to take it into double leg drops. When we come into a double leg drops to finish on, you want to have your legs as straight as possible. If they've got a slight bend in them like this, that's fine. But preferably, we're going to try and get them really long. Roll the chin to the chest. Stay open in your chest. Squeeze the thighs, squeeze the glutes. Now you might just get to there, then lift back up again. That's fine. You might get a little lower, or you might come all the way down. Lift back up again nice and slowly. And then come down again. So it doesn't matter how much you lower your legs, it's about how well you're controlling this movement. Let's do 1 more. Lift back up. When your legs come back up to the ceiling, we scoop the knees in, take hold of them and draw them in towards the chest. Oh, well done. So that was a really hard, deep workout on your core muscles. I hope that you got on well with that. I loved doing it. Some of my favourite moves in that workout. Let's bring ourselves into a full body stretch. Lengthen out nice and long. Then we're going to come back up to a seated position. So please remember that you can find a full sequence of stretches on my other videos. So do make sure you cool down fully from such a hard workout. Thank you for doing that with me today. I really enjoyed it. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Thank you so much for watching.